identify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got an open man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Miners are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that, you're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They come building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Brown wants to pass. Flicks it out of the air. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Power football with the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wolverines come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll send the back in motion. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to the toss. Got room to work. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Brown will throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got it, first down and more. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Looking to throw again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Got some room in under the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Take it away, broadcast team.
Brown wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert third and long to keep it going. He's looking downfield to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. This punt will be down just inside the 40-yard line. So the
I ain't lying, dog. I need a playbook.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Take it away, broadcast team.
first play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Quarterback may change this route. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy, can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, well, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's rocking.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man, it's Smith. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Unleashes one deep. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
When you get in the red zone, you can...
This bitch does. Okay, I see. They don't let you take control of your wide receiver. Okay. You can't take control of your wide receiver. Like, okay.
And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Under fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw again. That pass is well off top. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Brown will throw it. Looking to buy time. They get to him as he throws. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky.
Bruh. The first quarterback I see available.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Brown wants to pass. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Quarterback making checks. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got it up at 25. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Okay.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Bro, they cheated me. They cheated me. They didn't get the man a second credit for the pass.
And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Brown will throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wolverines. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Chanticleer's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Gonna run it. It's John. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Off play action. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to...
What a play, it's intercepted. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked up. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that...
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the North Carolina Tar Heels. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
they'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Just keeps swinging it. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Wolverines. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Tar Heels offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off the defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Lopez to pass. Pocket breaking down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Looking to fire. A strike downfield. At the 35, he's got room. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds, and a perfect way to wrap up the 1st quarter.
Michigan 7, North Carolina 0.
First play of the period, 1st down here. Reads it, fires complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! Looking for the time with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the SMU Mustangs. Take it away, broadcast team.
Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, you lose yardage.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. It's a seam wide open. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And how about this offense? What are you thinking as a defense right now? I'm thinking pass, pass, bringing in guys, making sure I stay deep, playing for the pass, and they run the run right at him. Kind of catch him off guard, get the big yardage, big play, first down for this offense.
And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Toss sweep to the left. Running to Green. Across the 25. Oh, out of space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Breaks. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Take it away, broadcast team.
Brown will throw it. The short hands, it's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's so important to start the second half with a lot of momentum. You call a nice shot play early. The quarterback's dialed in, finds the open target, throws a strike. Nice way to build some confidence early here in the second half.
He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Nope. They're close up. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. He wants to throw it again. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Brown wants to pass. And the pass is in. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Bring in the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. On 2nd and 10, a full wide-out set, trips right. Might be changing the route. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. On the run, fires downfield. He's open on the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people will do it. I mean, again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a set.
He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he tried. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to get the corner. Got enough for the 1st down. On the move at the 30. Discards him with the stiff arm. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. The Wolverines back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go. Looking to throw. Touchdown Wolverines. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They're going to test the right side with this one. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just noting.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They'll try to get outside. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. There he goes! They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football. They're going to try and beat the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
Oh, he's got some space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
I just love when running backs make those decisions. And when they get close to the sideline, some will take that advantage and step out of bounds not to get hit. But I love when they do like this and stick your foot in the ground, get downhill, get some positive yards because it helps your offense on the next down.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And a chance, perhaps, to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. He's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Texas Longhorns. Hook 'em. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
And the Wolverines are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Here's the pressure. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Texas offense will get the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things. The relentless emptying of the playbook on this opening drive has now finally hit a wall. It's 3rd, and he hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was... The Wolverines are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. That pass not... The relentless emptying of the strong pass rush gets to the... The relentless emptying of the playbook on this opening drive has now finally hit a wall. It's third. And the Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. Brown will throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 15.
I'm a huge fan of offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in. They play up a little bit. They play a little bit more aggressive. They got more emotion, and the offense takes advantage. Nice big play over the top. Stay aggressive, offense.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The toss to the right. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Yeah, and you see in the red zone, all the bodies start to come inside. And a lot of times you try to find a way to get to the perimeter. This offense does a good job. They toss the football. Nice job by the defense. Now forcing a third down.
What do you do now if you're the offense, right? After that incomplete fourth down, but you've driven the entire field. At this point, do you just say, we got to go for a touchdown, or do you just pay the drive off by kicking a field goal?
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Longhorns offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, they've got it tied. The relentless emptying of the playbook on this opening drive has now finally hit a wall. It's 3rd and long. On target over the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The offense changing the play. Trying to get the edge on the right. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Try to get it to the edge. There he goes. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to seal the edge on the right. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to keep the drive alive. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, your opponent can't beat you you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
Michigan, 7, Texas.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Texas Longhorns offense will go to work for the first time. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. They're working that left side. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the back. This time he's got it. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. And the Wolverines need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, trying to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Brown wants to pass. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. So Texas's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Wide receiver going in motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Handoff from the gun. He's loose. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
They'll run play action. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Absolutely center cut. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So here comes the Michigan offense. Now a chance to send a message that field goals aren't going to win this game. Touchdowns will. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wide out. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Smith. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Making side adjustments here. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Dances away. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this defense stepping up, I love it. You got to match your offense. Your offense has got it rolling. Now this defense is doing their part.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way.